Everything's alright. Oh, baby, please. Yes, Shantae Moore. Come on, one side. Shade. Get into her. Just sickening. Crunch and munch. Yes. We get right on into this review. Get in my Shantae hair. Yes. We have Corset. We have Shantae Moore. I'm gonna get that whistle for this damn video over with. And we have Miss Leela James. Ha ha. Sorry that you're wrong. They getting their toes done and shit. Corsette tells the girls that she has this event, this performance coming up, Tyler. It is at the Savoy. Now, the Savoy is quite a popular little spot that the girls' first season sung at. All right, all six of them. And Corsette is a little nervous. She's never done a club performance, because I'm Corsette Michelle and I'm used to doing larger scale events. I'm Chrisette Michelle, I'm an artist, and I'm used to doing events that, you know, are just on a bigger scale. I'm not used to doing that. Shantae's like, child, I ain't got no man at home. I'm coming. It's all good. It's all grits and gravy. But sometimes you might have problems with your earpiece, dear. Your earpiece, it might be an issue. So Chrisette, she's a little nervous about that. She's like, really, my earpiece? She was like, yeah, the earpiece might be an issue and everything. And so she's like, oh Lord, I'm a little nervous. I'm scared and I'm nervous. And she just don't know what to think, darling, because she's so used to having sold out shows at Madison Square Garden. This Chrisette Michelle. So moving on, we have Shantae in the studio. She's with her manager, and they sitting talking, having moments. They trying to figure out which is another when what is the best single to release from her album that she put out last year, I believe. It's called Shantae Moore. More is more. I believe it's More is More, something like that. Just Google it, darling. Shantae Moore album tale. Get time for that. And I actually got the album, and it's very cute. It's very, very good. Baby, I've been talking in my sleep. Yes. Love that song. And so they're talking and trying to figure out, what single to release, or they can release a bonus track. Shantae was like, a bonus track. A bonus track. So they get a bonus track together, darling. And she decides, and her manager decides, yeah, it'd be best to do the bonus track. And so her manager brings up the fact that you should add the other divas to the bonus track just so it can be, big, darling, big on a larger scale. And, you can possibly perform it at Madison Square Garden because that's where Chrisette Michelle be all the time because she don't do clubs. So they decided on that. Shantae was a little apprehensive, but she went on ahead and talked to the girls about the whole thing. Itchy hair, darling. We get to Chrisette Michelle. Now she's at the Savoy. She's hot. She's nervous. She's moist. Her coochie sweating. It's just a lot going on. She's talking with the girls. She's talking to her mama sitting right there. I love her. And she's just like, we come to the hood and we might not be able to sing on time because apparently at the Savoy, you can keep the crowd waiting, and this is not what Chrisette Michelle is used to because Chrisette Michelle's used to selling out Madison Square Garden with Jay-Z and Beyonce. I'm telling y'all, this Chrisette Michelle, Chrisette, okay? She's not used to that, darling. All the girls came and supported her. They all look great. They all jamming. Lil Mo, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. I'm not Murray anymore, and I'm ready to go. So finally, Chrisette Michelle, they tell her, they come in and tell her, look, it's time for you to perform, and she is performing on time. She performed her song Better off her album that she put out last year, Better. Better. enter. Oh, 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 oh. Yes, Chrisette killed it. Oh, sweat mouth. She went back. She kicked her shoes off. She was upset. She was just like, Mom, can we not perform in the club again? Can we please not? Darling, turn your volume up. This is how she talks. Can we not perform in the club again? Can we not? Can we not perform in the club again, Mom? Can we please? Can we not? Set is just, she's just not used to that, darling. It's just, if it's not Madison Square Garden, if it's not at, an award show, she's not used to it, darling. It's just not in her comfort zone. Little Mo meets with those beautiful babies of hers, and she decides to tell them that Daddy won't be around. Daddy Philip won't be around anymore because we're going through a divorce, because she's not married anymore. She's not married. So they're going through a divorce, and she tells them kids. Now, Philip is the father of her two little boys, but the two girls who are older, he's not the father of them. And so they sit down, they have moments. Actually, the kids revealed to him, the oldest girl, I believe her name was Heaven, adorable kids, and she tells her that I ain't never really liked his ass no way. And because of the way that he used to treat you, and I know that he used to hurt your feelings a lot, and we used to see you cry, Mommy. Lamo was like, really? Like, I didn't understand. Y'all need to be honest with me, darling. And so, yeah, there you go with that. Chrisette Michele and Leela James and Shantae Moore and Lil Ho, they all meet up actually right after Claudette. What would you do if your son was at home crying along on the bedroom floor because he's hungry? And they meet up and talk to the creative director of the Puerto Rican trip. And Chrisette is, she's Chrisette, darling. She's chill. She's in the moment. And everybody's talking, and Lamo, everybody's sitting down talking to the creative director. All the girls show up because of this big event that they're going to have at the end of the season, the Puerto Rican trip that Claudette put together. And Lamo's just like, look, how that money looking? Because I got 14 kids, and I need to take care of my children. I ain't mad at you, Lamo, because you are no longer married, and you got to do what you got to do, okay? Closed legs ain't never got fed around these parks, at least not enough. I'm sorry that nobody's man at home. Do any of them got men? That's a good question. I don't think none of them. Oh. So, Claudette was like, oh my God, I did not, why did I invite these bitches to this Puerto Rican event? She's so regretting it. You can tell. But she's not going to say nothing because she's sweet, and she's Claudette Ortiz. And she's precious, and she's lovely. And she doesn't stoop to that level, darling. It's not her. They leave the damn office where the creative director of the Puerto Rican trip is at, and they go and get tattoos. Leela decides to get a tattoo. She's sitting down. Oh, no, ow, y'all didn't tell me it was gonna feel like this. Oh, just showing out. Leela, and her hair is flying everywhere. They all laughing and kikiing. I feel you, Leela. I would probably have your same reaction because I don't have any tattoos on my chocolate skin. And I'm scared. And I'm nervous once again. Ooh. And I just don't know what to do, darling. Y'all probably have the same reaction getting my first tattoo. I don't know what I would get. Hey, how about this? Y'all leave down in the comments. How was y'all first tattoo experience? If y'all have any tattoos, all right? How was that? How was it, darling? Shantae Moore wants to talk to the girls about possibly being on, this song. And all the girls are giddy. They're excited. Chrisette, she looks up to Miss Shantae Moore, but she ain't got a man at home, but she still looks up to her. And she's like, anything Shantae is a part of and want me to be a part of, I'm honored. Maybe me and Shantae can both sing at Madison Square Garden, So, yeah, and she tells them about that she has this song, and actually they can, it's a part they can write on it or whatever. And they're like, okay, cool, Shantae, cool. Meanwhile, Claudette talks to Miss Chalet. Claudette was like, who is it? Michelle was like, "It's me!" And Michelle comes in all giddy and happy like she usually do. "Hi, Claudette. You look beautiful, Claudette. I started yoga. Do you know I'm still here? I started yoga." And Claudette was like, "Really, bitch?" And it was Michelle was like, "Yeah." She started yoga, proud of, Claudette and everything. Proud of Michelle. She tells her about the PSA that she has coming up with Tony Cornelius, Don Cornelius' son. Don Cornelius committed suicide. And so, he wanted her to be a part of the whole PSA and the prevention of it all and all that. We get to that. That was a very emotional moment. Michelle, this was her first time singing the words that she's supposed to read for the PSA, and she got emotional. It took her a while to get through it, but they helped her through it. It was a very, very sweet moment. I have absolutely nothing negative to say about that moment. You can't, unless you're just a horrible person. And I'm a little bit bad, but not a lot. I have to have some mystery about me. We get to the last damn scene, child. Shantae gets the girls together. She get Lil Mo. Um, she gets Chrisette Michele. I am Chrisette Michele. And she gets Lilo James. Say that you love me. And they all get together because Shantae want them helpers to be on her song. Now, Chrisette asked an interesting question. She's like, okay, because she started to notice some shit was fishy. Something in the water wasn't clean, okay? And she starts to talk and she's like, I just have a question. Are we all still like lending our own like thing to the song and everything? And she's just like, yeah, we are, except she was like, yeah, on the little chorus part, there's room. There's a little bit of room, but there's room for you to add your own lyrics and do your ad libs and all that. But the song is pretty much written. I just want y'all to sing background. Lil Mo was like, Chrisette Michele was like, you want me to sing background? I'm sorry, but I'm an artist. I have an album coming out called Lyricist Opus, and I'm an artist, and I've never sung background before. And so, although I love you, Shantae, and I mean absolutely no disrespect, darling, turn your volume up. That's how she talks. And I mean absolutely no disrespect to you, Shantae Moore, but I absolutely love you, okay? But I don't sing background. I've never sang background. Shantae Moore was like, I've sung background for Whitney Houston, Prince, many artists, and like, I don't understand why it's such an issue. Well, Shantae, dear, it's an issue because you didn't tell the girls from the beginning that they were going to be your back burner bitches on the album. That you was going to be Mariah and they were going to be Kelly Price. You didn't tell them that from the very beginning. Now, had you told them that and they still decided to go with it, then great. There wouldn't be no issues because everybody would know their position. All the girls didn't know their position, and it was an issue. But another side of me is thinking, what is the big damn deal anyway? Just do it. It's your girlfriend. Just sing your hooks and there you go. Lamo was like, oh, what it really is that you need our name so that you can get this track out there so that it can possibly sell more and all that. Lamo thinking that she gonna get publishing rights and she ain't gonna get the right shit. Okay. So it was a big issue with that. Each girl go in there, they sing their little parts. Shantae let them have their little 2-second moments of their own individual, lyricist opus, if you will. And Shantae, you can tell she's very defeated. Her feelings are kind of hurt. So she just gets in there and tell all them hoes. So it was like, look, I got a date because I'm sick of my man not being over. And look, it is what it is. And I want y'all bitches out of my studio. We'll schedule this for another time. Shantae was like, this is just very awkward. This is very awkward. And, my feelings are hurt and I'm just upset. And all the girls was like, okay. Chrisette, I thought that I was bonding with Shantae Moore, but I guess not. Seeing as how she just put me out the video, out the studio. Like, I don't know why she would even think to do that to me. I'm Chrisette Michele. I sell out Madison Square Garden every year. I'm Chrisette Michele. I'm an artist. I have an album coming out called Lyricist Oasis. Okay? Lyricist Opus. Lyricist Orchina. Lyricist. I'm Chrisette Michele. Say that you love me. I am Mr. Chalaka. I'm Miss Ditchalaki on Google Plus. Follow me. I am Chase King was here on Facebook. Be my friend. I am at It's King's World on Twitter. Follow me. All that good stuff. Follow you back, darling. Thank you for watching my review of R&B Divas. LA. Ooh. Ah-da-da-da-da. It's alright, it's alright. Almost Mariah would be so proud. Share, like, comment, all that shit. Yes.